Hello, everyone. Welcome to Moonride. This is Dave Johnson, channeling the man in the moon today. I want to know about Trump's indictments. It looks like Jack Smith's going after him for January 6th, some fake electors. I think that's the hardcore evidence. It also looks like Michigan is going to go after some fake electors as well. So let's take a look at the Trump situation first. So I'm seeing Trump. It's like he's wielding the sword, but the room is too small. So he hits a wall, and chunks of wall come out, and it's just starting to be like a self-destructive act. Any Trump movement really doesn't help him. And this is serving well in the sense of anybody who's thinking of electing him as president has to watch him flounder like this, has to realize that he's not a god. He's not able to manage these kinds of situations, which a political leader should. And so it's not just the people who would vote for him, it's the other politicians are watching him do these crazy things. And they could all go down with him. All Trump has to say is, she helped me, he helped me, and they'll be in a lot of trouble. So they're kind of just backing off. They'll say nothing. So what's Trump going to do? He is still thinking of an escape, but it's really a problem now. He made some mistakes, and one of them was getting caught with all of those documents. If he had just saved a few of them, he would have somewhere to go with them because he could bring the documents, and X country could support him. But the Saudis, for example, have all the power over Donald now. He doesn't have any power. There's no reason for them to help Donald escape. But he is almost out of options. He doesn't have anywhere to go with this. There's no way that he's going to be able to delay these suits against him until he is president. There are a few lawyers that are going to help him. If they are helping him, they're going to be incompetent. Donald Trump is really losing it. Like, I'm seeing only self-destructive acts. Like, I think it's for the first time that he has considered taking his own life. He won't do it, but the thought has crossed his mind. It's almost like he'll just do self-destructive things. And it might even be that he does go to the hospital because of these self-destructive things, like he will get some kind of medical issue, um, high tension or something like that, that will cause him some serious medical issue. Okay, I'm seeing Trump wheeled into the hospital, and it seems like it's half real but half fake. Like it's another trick to get people to be sympathetic to him because he's run out of options. Okay, for some reason, Trump's hitting a baseball. It's a metaphor I've seen again and again. It goes in through somebody's window. It breaks a window, and he doesn't really care. Like, so what? I don't care about this stupid person's window. And then he realizes, oh, it's the wrong person. Ooh, and I see Jack Smith coming up to the window, like, yeah, huh? You think you're gonna get away with that one? And when that happens, Trump's face kind of goes, uh-oh. I think Jack Smith is proving a really tough foil for Trump, and he is really getting seriously worried. Trump is going to dance to Smith's tune, because Smith is just smarter and better at this. None of Trump's lawyers are up to the task. So Trump, is trying to make the decisions. He just doesn't have the wherewithal. He doesn't know anything about law. So what's next? What's going to happen with Trump? Hmm. Again, I'm seeing a plane. He gets in a plane. He tries to fly it himself and crashes it. I don't think this is literally true. Spirit, is this literally true? Is he literally going to get on a plane? So sorry, this is not totally clear. Let's ask Spirit, what does the plane mean? Just the idea of escaping, getting away from all of these people. Yeah, he's facing some bad health because the stress is really burning him out. He's lashing out at a lot of the people who could help him. And it's kind of demonstrating those people that you don't want to be anywhere near Trump. So he's getting less and less support, except from the people, the base. Yeah, nobody wants to be on that sinking ship with Trump. What else can we tell people about this? It's overwhelming. It's just the number of suits against him. He cannot possibly evade convictions. There's just no way he has the legal firepower to deal with all of these things. Psychologically, he cannot manage all of these things. There are, no one else that he can blame. And there's like this assistant guy that is afraid I forgot his name, that is appearing before me, and he's just like the guy that gives Donald Trump his coat. And he did more than just give him his coat before. He is implicated in this crimes of the documents, the stolen documents. And he throws a glass of water in Trump's face. And it's like, it just has this feeling of those people who have been putting up with him because they want proximity to power finally just realizing that he is not a good person to work with, and that they've kind of had it. This fellow is reconsidering. He didn't go along with the feds. He didn't talk state evidence. Again, this is the guy down in Mar-a-Lago who's, basically Trump's valet. And he's starting to change his mind and realizing that the Trump ship is sinking. And so he's ready to, well, he's reconsidering. He's not ready yet, but he's reconsidering. Do not be surprised if several Trump allies do go ahead and speak to people like Jack Smith. Certainly, Rudi Giuliani has. There are others. I believe Kevin McCarthy has. There are others who will be speaking out against Trump, although it might be quietly or secretly. Certainly, Giuliani will do it because Giuliani is very, very, very worried about his future. Let's take a look also at the other topic here, which was Michigan electors. Yeah, and again, a similar situation. If one of those electors is compelled to tell the truth, all the electors will get in trouble, and these are the fake electors. If so, you're knowing walking in, if you're a fake elector, if you don't speak, the other guy probably will. So you're going to want to be the first to speak, and keep yourself out of jail, because that's what they're facing. They're facing prison time. It's really interesting because these people were so arrogant. They truly believed that they were above the law because they just keep watching this fake news and they really believe what they are told, or they believe they can convince themselves and others of these untruths. So one thing that is happening, and I think this is important for our culture, is that people are being forced to see the truth. This is the overall experience that we're having right now. People who are observing the American democracy, is that they are noting that the truth really does win in the end. And if you live in denial, there are consequences. Just as the states in the United States, several of them are extremely hot, you can't really deny the heat and the costs of the heat on the human life, on the environment, on the farm animals, etc. Most of the fake electors have told the truth. They have come in and confessed because they have realized the seriousness of this issue. And I don't know how many of them there are, but I get something like 5 out of 8. The last holdouts will really be crushed in the next segment of this um, process. Giuliani was a linchpin. He was the guy talking to everybody. And if he's given them up, there really isn't much choice. The only thing they got going for them is Michigan, which is, relatively conservative, depending on where you go in Michigan. But somehow the Michigan thing, it seems to have a federal component too. Like I could see it being charged, them being charged in either venue. Look, the important thing too is we are all being vindicated. We are all being shown that we were right to oppose this situation, this government. We were right, and democracy does win. And Lady Justice is in her power right now. She will wield, and that's what I am seeing right now. I think it's a tarot card for Princess Wands, but there is a sword being wielded back and forth, and that sword is goes in not necessarily knowing if it will succeed, but it's succeeding. Jack Smith is succeeding. Fani Willis is succeeding. There are others who are emerging. Keep in mind, these are also future leaders, people who we will look to in the next 50 years as the people who saved the democracy and stood by their ethics, etc. Just take a look at this trial. Yeah, it seems like a few of them get out of jail. They have, they're punished in some ways, but a few of them don't. They are the last to confess, so they are the ones that are going to take the blame here. And always remember that Spirit shows me democracy is a school. We're all in school, we're all learning about this. It's not finished, and it's likely that it'll never be finished, but it's really necessary for our understanding. There is no reason to despair. All the things that should be happening are happening right now. There's still a lot of work to do in our society, American society. But in this regard, the full force of justice is bringing fruit, shall we say. Thanks so much for watching.